Welcome to Wonderopolis.org, where the wonders of learning never cease. My name is Shelby Burton, and I'll be showing you through this website today. So first, I'd like to take you to the About page, just so we can learn a little bit more about this website. It was created by the National Center for Families Learning. Their purpose overall is to facilitate student curiosity. They go ahead and answer any questions that students might ask at home or in the classroom, just to show them that learning can be fun. So let's check out the wonder of the day. So it looks like the wonder of the day is, what was the sit-in movement? So if you scroll down, you can see that they answer the question here for students, as well as you can click listen.
Things didn't always used to be like they.
And you can actually listen to the answer as well. When you scroll back up, we have some video evidence or
I want to see more serious political conversation.
Video that connects to the question that was asked. And then look over here on the bar, we have the Wonder Gallery, which is just photos of sit-ins, so they can see exactly what this looks like. Up top, we have you ever wondered? These are questions that connect to the wonder that they have today. Scrolling down, we have the wonder words. I like this section a lot because it takes words from the answer and explains what they mean. So like outdated is old, no longer valid or fashionable. You can even take a wonder word challenge to test your knowledge of those words. Then we have two other sections. We have a section called Try It Out, which shows students how to get involved in sit-in movements, or Still Wondering, which gives them other websites to look at about sit-in movements. All student, kid, family-friendly websites, of course. And then you can test your knowledge. Okay, you can start this little quiz that asks you questions about the answer that you just had. I'm not getting any of them right, but they give you a little score at the end to see if you really paid attention. Then down here we have Wonder What's Next. So they give students a little clue as to what the wonder will be tomorrow. Tomorrow's wonder of the day is full of energy, so maybe light bulbs or something like that. Then at the very top we have Share, where students can share this wonder of the day on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. They can even print it out, email it to someone if they'd like. Alright, and then next we'll go to Explore Wonders. Alright, so up here is where I think a lot of teachers would use this site. They can look for something very specific from this large database of questions that has been asked in the past. So let's say we're teaching grade 5 and we want to look at something on cultures of, there we go. So it just has a specific question that connects to these two ideas that you're looking for. You're also wondering probably how these questions get up onto this site. So if you click on what are you wondering, this is another area where I feel like educators would find this site very useful. You can put in all the information about yourself. You can type in whatever question you're wondering, what inspired you to ask that question. They do ask for your age. But I feel like teachers could use this in the classroom because if students ever asked a question that you wouldn't immediately know the answer to, you could, as a class, go ahead and put that question in here and see if Wonderopolis can answer it for you. Then you'll also see this is the Vote for Wonders page. These are the wonders that have recently been asked in the What Are You Wondering section, such as who invented the cupcake shop and how can humans talk? You can vote for these questions to be answered. So let's go ahead and vote for why do we need a heart? Sounds like a good question to ask. All right, next we can move on to the Educator Sandbox. This area is more towards parents or teachers. So at the top we have the Wonder Leads. These are people who have asked the most questions or contributed most to the information on Wonderopolis. They even have blogs down here from people and as well as tweets. And then if you go up here, this connects back to that area that we looked to before. It even has Common Core standards in this search area. That's very helpful for educators as well. And then next we're going to look at my very favorite part of the site. That is Camp Wonderopolis. Again, let it load. This site actually is like the more interactive game area that I think students would be more interested in. As you can see at the top, I'm actually already logged into my account. You can log in either as a camper, which would be a student, or a counselor, which is a parent or a teacher, where you could monitor those campers' status. I'll show that later. So let's start with exploring. If you scroll down here, you can take a look at the Wonder Wall. We'll take a look at that later as well. They have brief descriptions of the different worlds above. So we'll go ahead and explore one of those worlds. We have the observatory about space, the zoo about animals, amusement park is more about engineering, laboratories about science, dig sites about history, and woods is about nature. So I'm going to go ahead and look at laboratory today. We scroll down, these different buttons here are the different tracks, the lessons actually. The track is the Wonder Laboratory. And we'll take a look at those later as well. So if you scroll down, we're going to explore this world. We have video as well here, gives a brief description of the world. And then we have maker activities. These are different activities. Each world has its own. They're changed every month or so, which are different hands-on activities that teachers or parents could do with students. Scrolling down some more, we have recommended books. These specifically are on chemistry, but each different world or track has their own recommended books for students as well. So we're going to look at one of these lessons. I like the bubble one. Let's see. Why does gum lose its flavor? Oh, I'd like to know that answer. You can read the answer, watch a video on it. You can even listen like we mentioned before. And scrolling down again, once you've read through and you think you know a little bit about it, you can extend your wonder, which gives you some ideas about how to test gum, how to explore other links. You can ask a family member. And then up here is where you can earn a wonder card, which is what makes this more of a game area. Again, you're going to answer a couple questions here and move on. Oh, incorrect. We'll go next to the quiz. And that's how you earn your wonder cards or move through the game. You can also spin a wonder wheel. And this is where you can actually find out what the words mean from the description before. So saliva, a clear liquid secreted from the mouth. All right, they have those words also highlighted here to explain to students what they mean. And if we go back to the main site, so those questions are all through this interactive game. Just depending on which world you select, you can go to a different wonder. Read about, do plants think? Watch a video on it. They can again earn their wonder card by taking a quiz or spin the wonder wheel. And then we can go to my account. I'd just like to show you my dashboard here actually. So my dashboard's asking me to go camping because I have yet to actually complete a quiz. So you can check down here, my progress is at 0% because I have not earned a wonder card yet. So even counselors can actually go through and take the different quizzes just to be familiar with them. But I can also check on my campers. So this is where, as a teacher, if you'd like to implement this into your classroom, you'd have your students sign up and add one of them as your campers, and then you'd be able to track their progress through the different wonder worlds just as you can track your own in this area. All right, and then we'll take one last look at the Wonder Wall. This is kind of like the Twitter area of Wonderopolis. This is where people can ask questions, people can answer or comment on them. It can be flagged as inappropriate because this is a family-friendly or classroom-friendly site. Wonderopolis can quickly add videos and whatnot to it to help as well. So you can scroll through. You can even search this by track, date, content, and whatnot. And now finally, to end our tour, I'm actually going to take us back to Wonderopolis.org, the main site that we looked at before. And I just want to show you that Wonderopolis.org is actually a not-profit organization because they are run by NCFL, like I mentioned before, so people can donate to the cause, especially if you use this often at home or often in the classroom. I think it's definitely something good to donate to and something awesome for your classroom. Thank you.